So next step, data modeling and analysis. In this stage of the data science life cycle, data scientists use statistical and machine learning techniques to analyze the prepared data. So in the previous stage, already we prepared the data by removing the redundancy, by handling and by we handled the missing handling values, and also we removed the duplicate values, and also we detected outliers. Like that, we done the pre-processing technique and we prepared the high quality data. After preparing the high quality data, some what data scientists will do means they use some statistical and machine learning techniques. There are some statistical and machine learning techniques, like coming to statistical techniques like mean or mode or median or mm, standard deviation, normalization, those tips. And those are the techniques that are available in statistical learning, and also machine learning techniques. There are various machine learning techniques, and those type of things will be discussed in further classes. Now I will explain only these steps so that you can understand. So the data scientist will use different statistical and different machine learning techniques to analyze the prepared data. So whatever the data that was prepared in the previous step, so in order to analyze that data, they will use some statistical and machine learning techniques. So without using any statistical and machine learning techniques, you can't analyze the prepared data. By using those type of statistical and machine learning techniques only, we can able to analyze the prepared data. Next, by applying these techniques, they extract meaningful information. So if you apply statistical and machine learning techniques on data means you will be why you are applying these techniques means in order to extract meaningful information. So whatever the data that contains useful information, in order to extract it, we will be using these techniques. Otherwise, without using these techniques, you can't get the important data. So if you want to extract meaningful and important information means you have to go through this technique, and you have to use it, and you have to extract it, and also make accurate predictions. So if you want to make predictions accurately, with, you have to apply some statistical and machine learning techniques. After you applying those techniques only, you can able to make accurate predictions on the data. Suppose I will take some example. Suppose uh, uh, suppose there is the IPL match between some uh, two teams. So if you want to predict which team will win and which team will not win, means we'll use some techniques on the data which are available on those two teams. So if we have the data on those two teams, and we'll perform some statistics techniques and some machine learning algorithms on the both teams. So after applying on those teams, you will get you will get some predictions which team will have more chances to win and which team will have lesser chances to win on that match. So like that, if you want to do more accurate predictions and more accurate, if you want to get more accurate results means you have to apply these machine learning techniques and also use statistical techniques. These are very important in data science and life cycle in order to make accurate predictions. If you give if you give accurate predictions, you will get the better results. If you do not make any accurate predictions, you will not get you will get bad results. And again, a deeper understanding of the underlying insights within the data. And also, why we use statistical and machine learning technique means we have to understand. Suppose there are some underlying data. Suppose there are some insights present in the data. So if you want to understand those whatever the data that is present and whatever the uh, information that is contained in the deep inside data, you have to apply those techniques. So while we apply those techniques, you can understand whatever the underlying data and its operations. So this phase is characterized by tasks such as feature selection, model training, and performance evaluation. So what this data modeling analysis means, it will do future selection. It means it selects the future, whatever the future that is having very best features, it will select that future. Next, model training. After selecting the future, we will be doing we will be training the model. It means whatever the model that we got it, we will do training on that. And after training, we will do performance evaluation. So all of these contribute to the successful analysis and interpretation of the data. So if you want to successfully analysis, so if you want to do analysis successfully means, first of all, you need to select the best feature. After selecting the best feature, you have to train the model. After training the model, perform the evaluation. Then you can be very successful doing analysis on the data. Next, one essential task during this stage is feature selection. So one of the important step in data modeling analysis means feature selection. You have to select the feature. It means how, how you can select the feature. In what ways you can able to select the features. It means in what ways you will select the features. It means what you have to select the best feature only. Whatever the feature that is very good in quality, you have to go through that good quality feature and you have to selection. You have to do selection on that. So data scientists carefully choose the relevant features or variables from the data set that are most informative and influential for the analysis. So most of the data scientists what they will do is they will do uh, they will do some analysis on the data set. And after doing analysis, they will choose most relevant features. It means whatever the features that are more useful to them and most relevant to them, they will select those features only. They will not select other features. Whatever the features that are relevant to them and whatever the features that are related to them, they will they will select those features from the data set. And also those features should contain most informative. It means the data set, whatever the data set that they are chosen, it should contain most information. It means it should contain complete information regarding the feature. Otherwise, it will not be useful for analyzing the data. So, if it contains most informative, it will be useful for their analysis. So, data scientists will do those type of uh, select those type of data sets and they do analysis. By selecting the right set of features, they can simplify the modeling process. So what they will do means they will select the right set of features. So after selecting them, they will say they will simplify the modeling process. It means they will reduce the modeling process and enhance the interpretability of results. It means they will develop the interpretability of the results. Whatever the results that they are getting, they will enhance it, the interpretability. It means they will try to enhance it and reduce the risk of overfitting. So, reduce the risk of overfitting. Overfitting means we will see in the next lecture, but I will give um, some basic information. Overfitting means there are some training and testing models. So overfitting means uh, there are low errors in data data training and there are more errors in data testing. So while training the models, you find only less number of errors in the training data set. So after testing your data set, you found a huge amount of errors. It means only testing data set contains very large amount of errors. It means we did not do correct uh, correct testing or correct evaluation on the data. That is overfitting. It means low training errors and high testing errors. It means low bias and high variance. That is once one see this step and understand it. I'll wait for 1 minute. So we are going into the next step. Step 5, model evaluation. Model evaluation, it means we are evaluating our model. Whatever the model that we are created by using those 4 steps, we'll be evaluating that model. Why we are evaluating that model means we are checking accuracy. If you want to check the accuracy and precision of the model, you have to evaluate our model. So by by doing model evaluation, we can able to know the accuracy and precision of the model. By based on the model accuracy and the model precision, we can move further. Suppose if our model accuracy got very less, then we will do again we will remodel it. It means again we will do some uh, some steps on the model and we will try to improve accuracy. So we will go through the first point. Model evaluation and validation are critical aspects of this step to ensure model accuracy. Why this model evaluation is very important means to make model accuracy. It means whatever the model that we are evaluating, in order to make that model good accuracy. If you want to make good accuracy of the model, we have to we have to we have to perform the steps very well and we have to do process very well. Like that, we will ensure the model accuracy. So once the data models that have undergone training and predictions have been generated, once whatever the data models that we have, once they have undergone training and predictions have been generated. So once your data model is ready and once your data models are undergone, they will generate training and predictions. So they it means they will predict that model. After prediction only we will know the accuracy of the model. How much accuracy does our model have? How much um, percentage of prediction is correct according to our model, like that. The subsequent step in the data science life cycle is to evaluate the results. After generating the predictions and the undergone training models, we have to evaluate the results. So we have to check the results. So after checking the results, we have to go through the step. Data scientists meticulously access the performance of their models and validate the accuracy of the predictions against the ground truth or known outcomes. So what the data science they will do means they will they will check the performance of their models. So whatever the model they are evaluated and whatever the result that came from their model, they will check that performance, whether the model performance good or bad. If the model performance is good, they will go through the next step. Otherwise, if the model performance is very poor, again they will go back to the previous steps and they perform the steps and they will rectify the mistakes that are present in the model and they will try to increase the accuracy of the accuracy of the model and also prediction of the model. So like that uh, they will check the performance and also validate their accuracy. Once the accuracy is performed very once the accuracy is very good on that model, they will validate. Validate means um, they will what I need to say means validate means they will give valid. It means if the performance if the model accuracy is very good, they will ensure that this is a valid model. If the outcome is not good and the model accuracy is very low, they will treat it as invalid model. Like that, they will validate the accuracy of the predictions. This evaluation process plays a crucial role in determining the effectiveness of the model and gaining valuable insights into the endless data. So this evaluation process, whatever the evaluation process is there, that is very important in model evaluation process, and also it plays a very important role. Why it is playing important role? in order to determine the effectiveness of the model. It means how much the model it is effective, how much the model is giving the correct predictions, and how much the model is giving the good accuracy. Like that, we have to determine the effectiveness of the model and also gaining valuable insights into the analyzed data. So this is the point. Next, during the evaluation stage, data scientists employ various techniques to analyze and interpret the results. So in this evaluation stage, what the data scientist people will do means they will do or they will perform various techniques to analyze and interpret the results. So whatever the results that it is giving, so in order to analyze and interpret the results, they will use various techniques. So those techniques are very helpful for analyzing and interpreting the results. Statistical analysis is a fundamental approach used to assess the performance metrics of the model. So why statistical analysis is important means if you want to get the performance metrics of the models. So if you want to get the performance metrics of the model, statistic analysis is useful. So statistical analysis is useful to get the performance matrix of the model. So we will use statistical analysis and we will use statistical analysis in order to get the performance matrix of the model. So we will discuss this performance matrix in classification in machine learning algorithms later. This matrix can include classification. Now only I said it shall be discussed in classification. What this classification includes means accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. So, um, the statistical analysis will be helpful for finding the accuracy of the model and also finding precision of the model and also recall and F1 score of the model. So, and also regression, like if you want to find mean absolute error, root mean square error, to score, we'll be using the statistical analysis approach or other domain specific measure depending on the nature of the problem. It means nature of the problem will be using some analysis approaches. Next, next step, deployment. In the deployment stage of the data science life cycle, data scientists focus on translating their models and finding the into real world solution. In deployment stage, what the data scientists will do means they always try to focus on changing their models. Why they need to changing means um, they have to find real world solution for their models. Suppose they got some models, so they will change that model into real time model. It means that model should be useful in real time application and also like that they will translate their model. After changing that model, they will find real world solution. Why they are translating their models in order to find real world solutions for that model. Like that, the data scientists are finding each and every model and translating their models and finding different solutions in the real world situations. Like this, yeah, it is happening in the data science process. This process needs integration of models into existing systems. It means we need integration of models for whatever the systems that are existed. We need integration of models, building interactive dashboards. We need the interactive dashboard also, or creating application programming interfaces to facilitate easy access and utilization. Those type of things that are needed for us in order to uh, uh, provide easy access and utilization for all the people who want to become and who want to do those type of things. Next, integrating the trained models into existing systems involve integrating analytical models into operational infrastructure of an organization. By integrating the models, the organization can automate decision-making process. So whenever they integrate the model, um, there are there are some specific organizations for each and every model. So what they will do means they will make decision making process automatically. They will not do manually. So if you want to make a decision process, generally we will think and we will make decisions based on our analysis. But here we no need to go like that. We no need to make decisions on our own. Automatically, by itself only make decision process and also optimize resource allocation. What are the resources that are available? Now they will optimize them also and also improve our operational efficiency based on the insights gained from the data analysis. So whatever the insights that we gain from the data analysis, those type of things will be improved and also efficiency of that problems also will be improved. Next one, interpretation. So interpretation involves deriving actionable insights and recommendations from the analysis. What interpretation does means, so it involves deriving actionable insights. It means whatever the data that we are having, based on that, what action we need to do, what action we should take, what action we have to perform based on the insights, and also it will give recommendations from the analysis. After analyzing the data, it will recommend us. It will give some recommendations. It will give some prediction. It will give some solutions like that. Interpretation will give those type of things. Next, communicating findings effectively to stakeholders is essential in this step. So, finding communicating is very important in this step. Data visualization techniques like charts, graphs, and dashboards aid in presenting insights. If you want to go if you want to go deep diving into these insights, there are some data visualization techniques. What the data visualization techniques they will do means they will represent the data in the form of charts, graphs, and dashboards. After looking into the charts, graphs, and dashboards, you will know the insights of the data and also you will get deep understanding of the data. So this is the interpretation step. So I think you got my point. So next, importance of data science life cycle. So understanding the data topic. Suppose if you are given any certain topic and if you want to understand the topic, the data science life cycle is very important because suppose we are given a real time problem, but if you want to find a real time problems and also if you want to understand the problems means we need to apply different approaches and different algorithms and different various algorithms and statistical analysis on that data. Whenever we perform that, then you can easily understand that data topic. Next, acquisition of data. Next, preparation of data. We need to know how to prepare the data and in which way we have to prepare the data. And what are the ways to prepare the data? You need to understand. That is also important. Exploring data. Exploring data is also very important step. It means creating data. If you creating data is very important in data science life cycle. Next, predictive modeling and evaluation. So you have to predict the model, how much accuracy and how much precision that it is having, and also you will need to predict efficiency of the model also, and also you have to evaluate the model. It means if there are any to check the precision and to check the accuracy of the model, you have to evaluate. Like that, it is very important step. Next, interpretation and deployment. So those type of things are very important in data science life cycle. This is the importance of data science life cycle. First one, what understanding data topic. So understanding topic is very important. Next one, acquisition of data. So importing, extracting the data is also very important. Next, preparation of data. Next, exploring data. Next, predictive modeling and evaluation. Next, interpretation and deployment. These are the importance of data science life cycle. Next, challenges in data science life cycle. So What are the challenges that you will find in data science life cycle means? First one, data quality issues. So, uh, what data quality issues mean? You will be having a lot of data. You will be extracting a lot of data. Suppose in the data there are some quality issues, like missing values or inconsistencies or outliers. It is also one type of challenge only. We have to eliminate those type of challenges by using various techniques. Next, ethical consideration, data privacy concerns. Data privacy concerns means we have to give security. It means we are extracting a lot of information, and also we have to provide some data privacy and security to that also. Next, interpretability of models under post challenge. So interpretability of models is also one of the challenge. It is not that much easier to interpret the model because uh, different models give different accuracy. Different models give different um, precisions. It is not that much easier to interpret that model. Next one. Overcoming these challenges requires multidisciplinary approach and continuous learning. So, if you want to overcome those type of challenges, we need to have some multidisciplinary approach and continuous learning. Without having any multidisciplinary approach and continuous learning, we can't overcome those challenges. So, in data science, now every data science student must require some multidisciplinary approach and continuous learning. If you have those type of things, you can able to overcome those challenges. Otherwise, it is very difficult to handle those challenges. So here we can see there are 8 types of challenges. Uh, Go through it. Applications of data science. So there are various applications of data science life cycles like breast cancer prediction and smart cities and driving business success like that. And also there are various applications also. We can you can learn it from we can learn later. Summary. This is the summary. Go through this and understand the points. So this is the data science life cycle. So I think you got my point. So so this is the overall um, view of the data science life cycle. I think you got my point and you understood my point. So everything is clear to you. So I think you got my point. So, so my sincere request is if you really like my teaching and if you really love my way of teaching, the only thing that I ask is please do subscribe, like, and share to your other friends also, with, because it is very useful to all the people who want to become a data science engineers and data scientists. My course is really very helpful to you. Definitely, will you will not miss any topic. Definitely, I will cover 100% and I will do 100% justice to all those who are watching my channel and those who are subscribed and reaching to my channel. So please do subscribe, like, share, and also please don't forget to make a comment on comment section. Please do comment like CFBR means commenting for better news. So this is my request. Please do it. So thank you.